I just thought I was a normal kid going about, tired, not feeling well. Maybe it was just, not wanting to go to school or anything. That's what they put it down to. My school teachers had asked my mum and dad to go in for a meeting, and it all came out then that there was something not right. I couldn't tell anybody what was wrong. I kept falling asleep, and I got up out of class and kept wandering out and falling asleep in the corridor. If we went to shopping centres, I'd lie outside the shop and fall asleep. I'd stare into space for ages. Mum and Dad took me to the hospital for this MRI, and I can literally remember it as clear as day. Walking down this quite dark corridor in the Sick Children's Hospital, and there was like a little bench on either side of the wall, and then the door into the MRI scanner. My dad's sitting outside, my mum got to come in with me, and after that, during the scan, the doors burst open and all these people ran past my dad in scrubs, and they ran into the wee room. My mum witnessed every single person in that room panic, and they burst through the door into the room where I was, pulled me out of the MRI scanner and got me out, and they took me for a walk. Now, I've never met these people, but they took me up to the ward and told me that I'd be staying the night. But I was in my school uniform, and I told them, but I'm going back to school. There's nothing wrong, I'm going back to school, I need to go and see my friends. They're waiting for me. They gave me a t-shirt, and it had a teddy bear on it that said, I'm going to theatre. And they asked me how I was going for a little operation. And I was like, oh, that's great. Never had one of those before, because I didn't know what it was. I'd never been in hospital. And they asked me, how did you want to get to theatre? Do you want to race your surgeon? And I thought that was great. I thought that was the best thing you could do. Wait till I tell my friends that I've just raced somebody in the hospital down a corridor for an operation. And I got to go on a quad bike. So I went on a quad bike, chasing my surgeon, she was like my best friend, my hero, everything. The last person that I seen and the first person that I seen was her. To this day, she's still there for me. When I look back at that little girl, I had no idea what was about to happen, what I was about to face, all the appointments that were now part of my life. It's quite hard. And how my mum and dad must have felt. They didn't believe when they were told. They had to get told so many times, like, Kirsty's got cancer. They didn't believe her. My granny burnt the mince when she found out. Grandad had a heart attack. It all went off. It was difficult. But now I feel it's harder. Back then you just got everything, you didn't understand it. You didn't know what was going on. So now you do. You've got a lot more understanding. You ask questions. You want to know what's going to happen. Whereas when you're 11, there's a play therapist, you're going to the playroom. Your mum and dad are getting told everything. You're not. They're making it sound easier for you, less stressful. And that's just, I get that. But now it's a bit like, I'm a wreck now. Back then, my friends or my year, they didn't understand that cancer is not actually infectious. It is an illness, and you can't catch it. You've got to fight it hard. I'm still me, I'm still a person. I'm just going through a journey. It's going to make me stronger. I'm going to get there. So when I went to ICT at 14, I had an instant feeling of normality. But being with these new friends that you've met, they kind of just became instantly like your family. and your new like best friends. You can speak to them. Nobody judged each other. That was the biggest thing for me. You're here to relax and enjoy yourself in a relaxing environment. There's no pressure for anything. If you don't want to do anything, don't do it. Just chill. Go to the pool. I say it's my respite. I come here, literally let my hair down and chill before you're going back to mayhem. Normal life. Every time I come to my ICT, I can do something I can't do at home. For example, the go-karting. Now, we went go-karting and it was me and the boys on the track. I got a bit of an adrenaline rush and yeah, I came first. They weren't very happy. However, I was very happy. I'm not allowed to go go-karting at home because I have no idea why. I'm just not allowed. Nobody will let me go. I'm not going with Kirsty. She might bang her head. So might you. That's the way I see it. Yeah, I know you've got to take extra precaution, but I can do stuff here. Go and get absolutely caked in mud, and that's fine. You know, live each day as they come. Go and do what you can. If you get the opportunity to come to YCT, I would absolutely go for it. Experience what it's like here. Everybody here is so friendly, chilled out and relaxed. Everything is on the doorstep. Nothing's a problem. Just come and relax and meet people who are just like yourself. YCT is a family. That is how I see it. I come here, it's all just friendly faces. It's my YCT family that I absolutely adore. Like, more than anything.